Welcome back inside the Olympia Theater here in downtown Montreal for the scene of Global Legacy Fight Night. And as we continue on our night, we get you set for the second bout of the evening. Tyson Cave, the Prince of Hali, makes his return after a controversial defeat that he saw back in December of 2014. Now that defeat was able to snap a 9-fight win streak, but he looks to turn the page here in 2015, and here is your tale of the tape. Tyson Cave comes in here tonight as the older, more experienced boxer who recently came off a loss in a split decision against Colombian Oscar Ascandon for the WBA interim super bantamweight world title. And tonight, Corinne Jean had the opportunity to catch up with him behind the scenes prior to the matchup and how he looks to refocus and keep the motivation on the line as he makes his pathway back to that world title once again.
So you had a tough fight last time. You're fighting tonight. How were you able to put that aside and move forward and be ready tonight against Abraham?
I got my family with me. I got my dad with me. I got my fiance with me. I got my cousin Bambino with me. I got the support. So he got no support. I got the support. I'm the guy who got the TSN contract. I'm the guy on TV. 2 months later, where is he at? I'm sitting here looking pretty with the belt and the crown.
I was just about to tell you, last time you were in the USA, you fought over there, and this time here on national TV. You must feel pretty amazing, right?
This is an honor to be Canadian. It's an honor to fight on TSN, and it's an honor for me to lead the way, and I will never disappoint. I'm going to bring the World Championship home. We're going to have it on TSN, and we're going to keep it all Canadian, where the belt should be. I'm the best super bantamweight in the world. I'm the best bantamweight in the world. And if I get cocky enough, I might move up to featherweight, and I'll be the best featherweight in the world.
All right. Good luck tonight, Tyson.
Thank you. He needs luck, not me. Stay pretty.
Tyson Cave has only lost one fight here in Canada, and that was 5 years ago, a fourth-round TKO to Willie Casey. So it seems as though Abraham Gomez will be looking to add another loss to that category. And how he will do that? Well, Corinne Jean will catch up with him right now.
Abraham, you took this fight on short notice. You're going to be fighting Tyson Cave tonight. How did you prepare for this fight?
Tomaste una pelea en un plazo muy corto. ¿Cómo te preparaste para esta pelea? ¿Cómo te sientes?
No, pues yo me siento muy bien. Yo creo que no venimos con la preparación al 100% como debe de ser, pero traigo el corazón bien puesto. Yo voy a dejar todo arriba y pues mi rival es muy hablador y pues para mí eso no va. Yo la verdad, el coraje me lo estoy guardando aquí en mi corazón y es lo que voy a dejar ahí arriba, voy a dejar el corazón ahí arriba y vamos a dar lo mejor de uno, lo que uno pueda dar.
We didn't come 100% because it was a short notice, but I'm a warrior, I fight with the heart. My opponent talks too much, and I'm going to show him that, what we're made of.
It is time for our co-feature here tonight. You see the Prince of Hali, one of the best super bantamweights in the world, Tyson Cave, about to enter the ring, taking on Abraham Gomez. See the crown on top of Tyson Cave's head. That is his personality, Troy Ross. He is a big personality, to say the very least.
Yes. He talks the talk, but he backs it up.
Let's take a look at the tail of the tape for our co-main event here tonight. Tyson Cave and Abraham Gomez. Tyson Cave, 33 years of age, 28-3. Of course, the most notable loss, a very debatable one against Oscar Ascandon. More on that later. Abraham Gomez, 30 years of age, 19-9, one draw. Fought the majority of his career above the super bantamweight limit, as you see the catch weight here tonight. We are all set, though. Let's send it up to the center of the ring to Pierre Bernier.
Jean Gauthier. L'arbitre, the third man in charge of the action inside the ring, Mr. Junior Padulo. Présentant tout premièrement dans le coin bleu, introducing first in the blue corner. He weighed in at 138.5 pounds. Il enregistre un poids de 138.5 livres. Sa fiche professionnelle, professional record, 19 wins, with 9 wins coming by way of knockout in 29 outings as a professional. Il arbore fièrement les couleurs du Mexique. He proudly wears his Mexican colors. From Guadalajara, Mexico, Abraham Cholo Gomez. Son adversaire dans le coin rouge, his opponent in the red corner. He weighed in official weight, 134.2 pounds. His professional record, sa fiche professionnelle, 24 victoires, 8 par mise hors de combat en 27 sorties. Professional record, 24 wins, 8 wins coming by way of knockout in 27 outings as a professional. He is the former Canadian super bantamweight, former WBC Continental of America's super bantamweight, and the current NABA super bantamweight champion, ranked 7 in the world, the Prince of Hali, Tyson Cave. L'arbitre, the referee, Junior Padulo.
Okay, boys, proceed to stretch in the room. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck. Come out swinging at the bat.
It's time for our co-feature here. At an agreed-upon catch weight of 138 pounds. This one originally scheduled to be for 125. Of course, Cave fights at 126. Round 1 here, scheduled for 8 rounds. Cave in the white trunks. Abraham Gomez in the colors of the Mexican flag in the green, white, and red. One thing that Cave pointed out to us earlier on in the evening, Troy, is that this is definitely not a Tyson Cave ring. This is not a 20 by 20 movers ring necessarily. For the bigger man in Gomez, he must be happy with the dimensions that we're fighting in tonight.
Of course he is, because this is actually a puncher's ring. Because when we checked out the ring earlier, Corey, the canvas was very soft. So there's no advantage for Tyson because Tyson's a mover. Gomez, you can see that he's a puncher, and he'll have to try to get close to Tyson, slow him down, so he can push him against the ropes and let his hands go.
The biggest wins of Gomez's career have come at 135 pounds. But he's comfortable at this weight. When he showed up at the weigh-in yesterday, he came in at 142 pounds, but if you look at his physique, Troy, it's not like he isn't in shape. He's just not really made to get down to super bantamweight. He certainly didn't have enough time to do that with only 6 days' notice.
No, he didn't. He actually lost 4 pounds. He came down 4 pounds. He sweated out, but that's as far as he can go. No matter what, the 4 pounds on the day of the weigh-ins will still take a little bit out of him. What Tyson has to do is hit the body.
Gomez trying to move forward. We've seen a lot of this out of Gomez throughout his career. Very squared up as he walks in. That would be called a slip. You'll see a few of those occasionally in Tyson Cave fights with the amount of movement that you see from him throughout the bout.
Yes, and the frustration of his opponents would tend to either push him, step on his feet. He's a southpaw for one, and being a southpaw and fighting against an orthodox fighter, your feet always seem to get tangled up.
A minute left to go here in the opening frame. And you see the animation from Tyson Cave. Listen, you either absolutely love this guy or you might absolutely hate him, and he's quite cognizant of the fact that there are both parties out there watching this fight.
You know what, Corey? It's a sense of confidence that I've been around Tyson for many years now, and I've watched him fight. And he has a confidence about himself that he can talk, and he backs up the talk by the moving and by the speed that he has.
We take a look in the corner of Tyson Cave. Currently ranked 7th by the WBA at Super Bantamweight, and the plan is for him by the end of the year to once again be fighting for a world title, and quite possibly against the winner of the seemingly impending bout between Carl Frampton and Scott Quigg. That is the goal for Tyson Cave, is to stay as active as possible in 2015 to position himself to possibly fight the winner for a world title.
Well, as a professional, Corey, that's why he's fighting. He's fighting for belts. He wants to be fighting for world titles. I want to see him fight for a world title soon. Another world title. Sorry.
Round 2 begins, and yeah, we might as well address that right now. And as we've been looking back at some of the features that we've had on Tyson Cave, I'm sure you're aware that last time Tyson Cave was in the ring, he took a very, very disputed loss to Oscar Escandón on national television. That fight was for the interim WBA title. I said it off the top of the show, Troy. I felt it was the best performance of Tyson Cave's career, and he kind of became a sympathetic figure in the boxing world. They felt sorry for Tyson Cave that he got ripped off so blatantly, and now I think he has a bigger fan base than he had even coming into this fight, and maybe a bigger fan base than he would have had if he would have won.
And you know what? Sometimes that happens. I remember when I was in the Olympics, and because of my loss, and what happened in my loss because of the flush knockdown and the referee stopping the fight, I built more fans because of what I said after the fight. And with Tyson, because he had such a controversial loss, it only helps to build his fan base, because he took it like a man, and he's ready to move on. He just has to come back, and he has to look good and box to the best of his ability and do what Tyson Cave does best, is box and move.
He proved to the world that he can beat a top 10 guy in Oscar Escandón. Of course, now has his sights set on the true world champions at the top of this division.
Well, Corey, Oscar Escandón has the weight on Tyson. He came in, like I said, he came in over the weight. He might have lost 4 pounds, but at the same time, it's still weight. It's still weights on the scale.
Gomez hasn't been able to get a whole lot of offense going here. Straight left hand from Tyson Cave. And as we saw from Gomez when he faced AJ Banal a couple years ago, he can be susceptible to just straight left hands right down the middle. The biggest issue that Gomez showed in that fight, Troy, is that Gomez, he'll react to almost every jab that you throw. He wants to parry everything, and you can get his hands out of position if you jab your way in.
That's right.
Good combination from Cave. Final 10 seconds of round 2.
Gomez did not even see those punches coming. The combinations that came at him was so fast that he wasn't able to block. He wasn't even able to block any of them.